Good morning Davao, Mindanao. Good morning North, South, East, and West. This is Gilbert Lopez Martije Catso. For the headlines, weather forecast. Southwest monsoon affecting the western section of southern Luzon. Local news, all set for Turismo Arts and Food Trucks Bazaar. CPD to intensify efforts versus 10age pregnancy. Over 200 jobs in trabaho para sa Dabsuranon Fair. DCPO Bisman killing another isolated case. National news. Cebu City faces vaccine crisis. Hinlo expect Vice President Duterte to join PDP. International news. A year after mutiny, Kremlin controls Wagner remnants. Netanyahu defends decision to go public with complaint about U.S. weapons supplies. Entertainment news. Taylor Swift Travis Kelce snap a selfie with Prince William kids in London. Aludia Gosing Fiao shares her husband's heartwarming reaction to her pregnancy. Sports news. Afghanistan shock Australia to keep semi-final hopes alive. Haj Karam, Banchero Torres reflect on first PBA title. Featured stories, a French culinary icon, guide to Paris restaurant. Mount Hagimitan Range Wildlife Sanctuary. For the side story and trivia, weather forecast. Southwest monsoon affecting the western section of southern Luzon. The rest of the country will experience partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated rain showers or thunderstorms due to localized thunderstorm with possible landslide during the severe thunderstorms. Local news. All set for Turismo Arts and Food Trucks Bazaar. About 15 food trucks and 80 arts exhibit will delight Davaoenos at the Davao Turismo Arts and Food Trucker or Trucks Bazaar, according to the event organizer. The bazaar will be held at Rizal Park from June 27 to 30, starting at 10 a.m. daily. It will figure approximately 10 to 15 food trucks, 80 arts exhibits, and around 16 sculpturists or sculptures by local artists. This event is part of the week-long Duao Davao celebration. Tafi Lidesma, the event organizer, said during the I Speak Media Forum on Thursday morning, June 20, 2024, at the City Mayor's Office, CMO, that unlike other food bazaar like those during the Kadayawan Festival and Araw ng Davao, the Davao Turismo Arts and Food Trucks Bazaar will focus on food trucks. The food trucks will be stationed at Bolton Extension and behind the Rizal Monument. Ledesma expect between 500 to 800 visitors daily due to the presence of food trucks. CPD intensify efforts versus 10age pregnancy. The Commission on Population and Development, CPD, has announced its intensified efforts to combat 10age pregnancy in the region. Lolito Tacardon, Deputy Executive Director and CPD Central Office emphasized during a press conference on Thursday morning, June 20, 2024 at the Pinnacle Hotel, Santa Ana Avenue, Davao City, the importance of comprehensive sexuality education, CSE, for both parents and students. One of the factor of adolescents pregnancies is kakulangan ng impormasyon, kakulangan ng edukasyon, kakulangan ng skill. So itong CSE na ito is not just providing them with information but also life skills. One of the factors contributing to adolescents pregnancies is that lack of information, education, and skills. The comprehensive sexuality education, CSE, aims not only to provide them with information but also like skills, he said. Their programs also includes improving reproduction health services, increasing efforts against sexual abuse, addressing socioeconomic challenges, and encouraging community participation through Sangguniang Kabataan SK activities in barangays. Over 200 jobs in trabaho para sa Dabsuranon Fair. Approximately 200 jobs opportunities will be available at the Trabaho para sa Dabsuranon Jobs Fair on June 25, 2024 at Gaisano Grand Mall, Digos City. Ruli M. Impas, the Provincial Manager of Public Employment Service Office, Davao del Sur, Peso Davao del Sur said in a phone interview on Thursday, June 21, that about 34 companies have expressed their intent to hire at least 216 workers. It could be maabot pa ta og mga thousands jobs vacancies. All in all, kay naaman pod tay mga we invited agencies para mag-hire abroad. Daghan man pod kaayo ilang gikinahanglan nga workers. It could be reached up to thousands of jobs vacancies in total because we have also invited agencies to hire workers abroad and they have significant manpower needs, he said. Impas is hopeful that the number of available jobs opportunities will increase and that jobs seekers from the province will take advantage of this event. Top local jobs include position in business process outsourcing (BPO) and technical positions such as welder, plumbers, carpenters, and laborers. The demand for technical workers and laborers has increased due to a rise in construction or contractors for infrastructure project. DCPO Bisman killing another isolated cases. The recent shooting incident outside the Chinese cemetery along Circumferential Road in Barangay 19B, Davao City on Wednesday morning, June 19, 2024, was another isolated case, according to the police report. Sunstar Davao reached out the Davao City Police Office DCPO spokesperson, Captain Hazel Tuazon, on Friday, June 21, to confirm the status of the investigation. In a message forwarded by the official, Tuazon said that the victim identified as Leopoldo Mascardo Gonzaga, 67 years old, businessman and a resident of Ladislawa, has established lending business which could be a motive behind the killing. The victim, who was shot multiple times by unidentified assailants on a motorcycle, had also filled a 3-page cases based on the initial information provided by the San Pedro Police. Yes, isolated ang case. Lending ihang business, then naa siya'y gi-filean og case. 3 pages as initial info gathered by San Pedro Police. Yes, in the case is the isolated has business is lending and he has filed a 3-page case as initial information gathered by San Pedro Police, Tuazon revealed. The police official also reiterated this information to the Davao media previously. National news. Cebu City faces vaccine crisis. The Cebu City Health Department CCHD is grappling with a shortage of rabies and tetanus vaccine while also facing a significant budget cut, according to CCHD head Dr. Daisy Villa. In an interview on Friday, June 21, 2024, Villa revealed that the 2024 budget allocation for vaccines and medicines has been reduced to 60 million pesos from the previous year 100 million pesos. Our budget for medicines including vaccines was 100 million last year, and in previous years now it's only 60 million, which is a substantial reduction, Villa explained. A budget cut comes at a time when the city is seeing an increase in rabies cases. As of the second quarter of 2024, Cebu City has recorded 14 cases of rabies, just 3 short of the total 17 cases in 2023. Alice Utlang, head of the Cebu City Department of Veterinary Medicine and Fisheries, expressed concern about this trend in a separate interview last June 5. The vaccine shortage has affected barangay health centers across the city. Hinlo expect Vice President Duterte to join PDP. Attorney J.B. Hinlo, Deputy Secretary General for Visayas, DSDGV, of Partido Demokratiko Pilipino said they expect Vice President Sara Duterte to join the political party of his father, former President Rodrigo Duterte, soon. This after Duterte resigned as Secretary of the Department of Education and Vice Chair of NTF-LCAC. Hinlo said PDP is open to the Vice President who runs under the unit team in the 2022 or 2022 election as a running mate of President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. Meanwhile, Hinlo said the PDP has not received any resignation letter from or manifesto from the local members of the party. He said that top officials of PDP were here in Bacolod City last week and confirmed to him that a resignation letter had been received by the party. Hinlo also said that until this time, former Victoria's City Mayor Francis Frederick Palanca has not yet accepted the party's invitation to be their candidate for governor in the coming 2025 election. He also said that Bacolod City, the party may support bets among those who will run in the coming election. International news. A year after mutiny, Kremlin controls Wagner remnants. Russia has effectively dismantled and replaced the Wagner group in the years since the mercenaries shocked the world by launching a mutiny against President Vladimir Putin's government, experts have told the BBC. Yevgeny Prigozhin, the late leader of the paramilitary force crossed from Ukraine on 23 June 2023 and seized the southern city of Rostov after months of increasing tensions with military leaders in Moscow. His forces then began a brief change towards the capital, meeting virtually no resistance, the March for Justice, as Prigozhin called it, come to an abrupt end the following day after he called off the advance. Just 2 months later, Prigozhin's plane crashed and he was killed along with several other senior Wagner's members, throwing the group's future into uncertainty. Netanyahu defends decision to go public with complaint about U.S. weapons supplies. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has defended his decision to go public about delays in the supplies of weapons from the United States, saying months of private discussion did not yet any result. At the beginning of the cabinet meeting Sunday, Netanyahu said that after months of no change in this situation, I decided to go with a public expression. I did this based on years of experience and knowing that this step is essential to extracting the cork. Netanyahu claimed on Tuesday that the Biden administration was withholding weapons in a video posted to X, claiming that Secretary of State Antony Blinken assured me that the administration is working day and night to remove these bottlenecks. In response, U.S. Envoy Amos Hochstein told Netanyahu that his comments were unproductive and, more importantly, completely untrue. Entertainment news. Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce snap a selfie with Prince William kids in London. The London leg of Taylor Swift's The Eras Tour has just begun, and it was attended by none other than Prince William and his kids, Prince George and Princess Charlotte. In Instagram, the American pop star shared a selfie with her boyfriend, Travis Kelce, together with the English royalties. Prince William attended the Eras Tour with his kids at London Wembley Stadium to celebrate his 42nd birthday. Happy birthday, M8. London shows are off to splendid start, Taylor said in the caption. In a separate post, the official Instagram page of the Prince and Princess of Wales shared a behind the scene of their photo taking. Alodia Gushenfiao shares her husband's heartwarming reaction to her pregnancy. Alodia Gushenfiao shared the reaction of her husband, Christopher Kimbo, when he found out that they are having a baby. On Instagram, the social media personality posted a clip of the moment she showed her pregnancy test kit to Christopher. In a video, Alodia was in the toilet and opened the door to ask her husband for help in checking the result. "Babe, I'm not sure what it means. Has it been 2 minutes?" she said. Christopher quickly looked at the test kit. Shocked, the businessman said, "You're pregnant." And it was followed by goggles from Alodia. "I know it. We knew it would happen eventually," he said, overjoyed. Alodia had him double check the result, but the results are very clear. There are 2 lines and it's positive. Upon seeing the result, the cosplayer asked Christopher if he is excited about the baby. For the sports news, Afghanistan shocked Australia to keep semi-final hopes alive. Afghanistan shocked Australia to keep their T20 World Cup hopes alive with a historic 21-run win in St. Vincent. Needing a victory to avoid elimination, Afghanistan posted 148-6 on a challenging surface on the back of superb opening stand of 118 between Ramanullah Gurvas and Ibrahim Sadran. They quickly reduced Australia to 32-3 in the chase before Glenn Maxwell 35-ball half-century recovered the situation for the 2021 champions. But just as Australia seemed to have the advantage, Goalbody Naive removes Marcos Stoinis and Tim David, therefore before taking the prize week of Maxwell. From there, Australia collapsed from 106-6 to 113-9, and Afghanistan sealed the win, their first over Australia in any form of cricket, in the final over. "We've been waiting for a long time. It's a great moment for me, my nation, my people," said player of the match Gulbadin. Haj Karam, Banchero Torres reflect on first PBA title. It took them almost a decade or more, but Cliff Haj, Anju Karan, Chris Banchero, and Norbert Torres are now PBA champions. On June 16, the 4 of them, along with the rest of the Meralco Bulls, took down powerhouse San Miguel in Game 6 of the PBA Philippine Cup Finals to win their first ever PBA title. It was trying to win this. Now that is come. We have to try and win another one, I guess, Haj said after Game 6. Haj was drafted drafted by the Bulls in 2012, and so Meralco appears in 4 final series before winning its first title. I just try to give it all for my team. My body is everything I have to give for my team, so I will do it until I'm done. Had said it took a lot of trust with the Bulls to reach this point. There's always doubt until you'd actually win one. It's a lot of trust, a lot of thinking about the next position or possession, next play, and just hoping that no matter how much, all the hard works you put in will be commensurated, he added. Featured stories. A French culinary icon guide to Paris restaurant. Michelin-starred female chef Anne Sophia picked dishes on her favorite restaurant in Paris right now. From the iconic cheese Ami Louis to newcomer table Bruno Berhos. On the menu, traditionally beloved dishes like steak frites or the cheesy crochet monsieur. For dessert, a tart tatin apple cake served warm out of the oven, or a crackly creamy brulee. Today, with big name chef from France and all corners of the world setting up shop in the French capital, especially that summer, when a handful of Michelin-starred chefs had been selected to cater the Paris 2024 Olympics. The Parisian food scene has become a true melting pot of flavors from around the globe, enriching the national cuisine. In any given arrondissement, visitors are guaranteed to stumble upon an astonishing number of excellent restaurants. Mount Hagimitan Range Wildlife Sanctuary. The Mount Hagimitan Range Wildlife Sanctuary is the last mountain ridge that sits in the province of the Davao Oriental, located along the southeastern portion of Mindanao Islands. This province has an abundance of coconut trees and is the country's top producer of coconut and dried coconut meat. Aside from its richest forest, it is also well known for the Aliwagwag Falls, one of the most scenic waterfalls in the Philippines, and features over 130 cascades and multiple rock pools filled with Turkish water. With an elevation range of 75 to 1,637 meters above sea level, the Mount Hagimitan Range Wildlife Sanctuary has become a safe haven for various animals and plants. Among the wildlife that finds solace in the mountain range are 8 species that are endemic to the area, such as the Philippine eagle and the Philippine kakatu. Despite having an impressive elevation level, the range also features aquatic habitats, ultimately making it a diverse ecosystem. In recognition of the natural value of the sanctuary, it was formally named a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2014. Now, for the side story, let's watch this. And for the trivia, don't you know that hawksbill are found mainly throughout the world's tropical oceans? Predominantly in coral reefs, they feed mainly on sponge by using their narrow pointed beaks to extract them from crevices on the reef, but also eat sea anemones and jellyfish. In Punta Dumalag, Matina, Aplaya, we have a preserved Pawikan Sanctuary. Davaoenos are helping each other to sustain their existence. And that's all our news for today. Please like, share, subscribe, and click the bell button for you to be updated of the Pinoy Rab YouTube channel news update. This is Gilbert Lopez Martire Cacho. Good morning.